Some around the NBA believe the Milwaukee Bucks could use All-Star Chris Middleton as a chip in a potential blockbuster deal before the trade deadline. There is no denying how important Chris Middleton has been to the Milwaukee Bucks' success over the last 7 seasons. In that time, he has made 3 trips to the All-Star game and helped the team win a championship 2 years ago. However, his performance this season could open the door to placing him in a potential trade to improve the team's NBA Finals chances. On Wednesday, longtime Bucks beat writer Jerry Wolfe reported that some around the NBA believe it's a possibility the team may see the February 9 trade deadline as an opportunity to get out from the $40 million player option Chris Middleton is owed next season and improve the roster for the stretch run. But first, if you are new to the Bucks News channel, take advantage and subscribe so you don't miss the latest news that happens in the world of basketball. We are always bringing you firsthand here. Enjoy and like this video so that YouTube continues to bring you the latest Bucks news in the world of basketball. Look, he's lost a step, he's been injured the last couple of seasons, and then there's his age, an Eastern Conference official told Wolfe. 3 possible partners for Milwaukee Bucks in potential Chris Middleton trade. While the possibility of a Chris Middleton trade is as realistic as it's ever been, with him averaging under 13 points per game since returning from wrist surgery, the same NBA official that suggested a deal is possible also warned it isn't likely. In the end, the team won't make a move with so much risk unless it was an undoubted upgrade for the NBA playoffs. But the Bucks could win a championship this season, and trading him could jeopardize their chemistry. They would get somebody good back, for sure, but it would take some time for that player to get acclimated. So I don't think they'd do that. It would have to make a lot of sense for them. But they are in a tough situation with him. Report on potential Middleton trade. In the event the Milwaukee Bucks did take the bold step of shaking up their roster in a major way during the season, here are 3 possible teams and targets that could make the Bucks front office break away from their NBA trade deadline norms. Of note, Milwaukee does not have a first-round pick until 2028, which would seriously diminish their chances at players at the higher end of the market. Chicago Bulls, DeMar DeRozan. If the Milwaukee Bucks are concerned that Chris Middleton may not be the player he used to be, a swap with the Chicago Bulls for DeMar DeRozan would make some sense. The Bulls have been extremely disappointing this season and rumors have swirled about them moving one of their stars in the near future. There is a risk for the Bulls since would be taking on a larger contract in a deal, meaning the Bucks may need to give up another good player to make the money work as well as one of their 2 first-round picks left in the decade, or even try and get a third team involved. However, a DeRozan and Jrue Holiday backcourt would be very formidable in the postseason. Portland Trail Blazers, Jerami Grant. With the Portland Trail Blazers in the midst of another down year, they may be willing to move some pieces to see if they can get some better players around superstar Damian Lillard. Portland could see Milwaukee Bucks star Chris Middleton as that kind of player, and the return would likely be Jerami Grant. The former Detroit Pistons star is having another good season and will be heading into NBA free agency this summer. This means there is a risk for the Bucks, but they would still open up some notable cap space if they did not re-sign Grant in the offseason. In the short term, he bolsters their scoring and gives them a talented frontcourt with Brook Lopez and Giannis Antetokounmpo for the stretch run. Washington Wizards, Kyle Kuzma. Washington Wizards star Kyle Kuzma would be another rental option in exchange for Middleton. He is having a career year in DC and brings much more guaranteed offensive punch for the postseason. Furthermore, a run in the playoffs could be a great selling tool to re-sign a player who is only 27 and getting better as he enters his prime.